Hello, hello, Nicole Hanchi here with a quick and dirty Canva tutorial. Canva, Canva.com, is one of my favorite places for creating awesome images for my social media posts. If you prefer to work on your PC or Mac, then Canva is an awesome option if you are looking to easily make images, that brand you and stand out and catch people's eye and help to convey your message. Now, this page here that I'm on, you're seeing some branded images in my in my folder. I actually have a paid version of Canva, but the thing that I love about Canva is that it's free. It is free for you to sign up. It is free for you to use it. You can create images that cost you absolutely $0, and I love that. I think people are looking for that. Resources that they can use in their business where they're not being, nickel and dimed and charged monthly fees every which way. So that's why I love Canva. I started out as a free user, and now I've upgraded to more of a paid account so that I can create these branded images here. So I know I'm actually creating this video in response to some feedback from my content post yesterday. I know some of you were curious about how to create images, particularly how to brand them and how to get your own name over the top of them. This is how I do it in most cases. If you see a branded image like these, I've created it right here in Canva. And I'm just going to show you really quickly how I do it. So across the top, you'll find many options, different dimensions, and I love that because you don't have to. I remember having to go back in the day. I remember having to go to my cheat sheet and remember what the dimensions of an Instagram post were versus, a Facebook post, and you don't really have to worry about that at all here. It's all done for you. So if you know you're making something specific to a particular social media platform, you just click on that option and you're all set with the right images. So I'm just going to use. I tend to use this general social media template all the time for my posts, and the great thing is now, because I'm a big Instagram user, is now Instagram kind of resizes your images for you. It didn't used to do that. So now I'm able to just kind of use the social media dimensions, and I can just splash it off everywhere. So I click in, and you see here basically a blank canvas that's just ready for me to create. And I'm by no means any kind of graphic artist. I have zip experience, but over time, as I've created more and more images, I've just come to really enjoy the process of being creative and having fun and trying different elements to see what feels right and what resonates with my audience and things like that. So I encourage you to have fun with this. I mean, this is fun, creating images and putting your colors and putting your own special, touches on it to show who you are and represent yourself. I mean, that's awesome. So have fun with it. Be comfortable in here. Come in and play around. Canva is phenomenal. It's all right here for you. So any element that you could want to put into your image is just in this left side panel. Hopefully you can see my little cursor here highlighting these things. So you basically just put an image here on your canvas, and then you start to create and have a good time. So you can see here we're looking at layouts. Now these are layouts that you can choose from, and the cool thing about Canva is you're always going to have options to choose either a free version or a paid version. So it's up to you. Canva's not forcing you to pay money, to be part of it or to use their stuff. You have free options, and I love that. That's one of my favorite things about Canva. So I started off as a free user, and I used it as a free user for a long, long time. And I decided I wanted to just kind of up my branding a little bit. So that's when I went all in with with a professional account or whatever it is that they have. So the paid account. So here you've got all these designs and layouts that you can pick from, and it just tells you right here if it's free or not. So if you see the little free symbol, you're welcome to use that without any fees. If you don't see the symbol and you hover over it, you'll see a little dollar sign there. That means you're going to have to pay for it. It's usually like $1 US dollars. So yeah, I mean, it just depends if you super love this, for example, and you just have to have it, and it is the image that conveys what you are trying to say or or that you feel really resonates with your brand, then you pay $1 for it, and then it's yours to use. It's not like you have to pay $1 for it every time you use it, which is the cool thing. So yeah, totally worth it. It's up to you. You decide what you want to pay for and what you don't. So once you find that thing, you just click on it and it just flows it right into your canvas here. See how easy that was? So it actually brings, this particular one has text elements in it that it just kind of brings over. You can see it's already kind of there for you. And all you have to do is just put in your own stuff. Look how easy this is. Oop, can't get down to that last one. There you go. There. So see how easy it was? There it all is. I literally just clicked on it, typed in, some different things that I might want to say, and boom, it's ready to go. So now at this point, you can continue to add elements or you can download. The download button is right up here. If you have chosen a paid element, it'll just charge you as it downloads for you. It'll charge you that $1. You'll just have to put in your credit card number or however you want to pay. If you haven't used any kind of, elements with these, then it's free. You just click on it. You decide, do you want it as a JPEG or a PNG, or you can even PDF, but I would never do that for an image. I always choose JPEG. And boom, it's on your computer. I mean, simple as that. So let's go back and explore some other stuff, because this is what I love. You click on this text function and look at all of this. I mean, at the start here, you have simple headings that you can use. All you have to do is just drag them in. It's right there. Header for you. And you can add, subtract, delete, move, swing it around. I mean, this thing here helps you do this to it. So if you want to get wild and crazy, you can make it at different angles. This is here for you to select coloring. Now you'll see here that these colors pop up for me, and this is because these are my brand colors that I use the most often. So it's always going to suggest those to you first as it learns the colors that you tend to prefer. If you don't see what you want, just click on the plus, and there's a whole color wheel of awesome sauce here for you. So you can make it pink, you can make it blue, you can do whatever the heck you want, flaming red. It's all here for you. So I'm just gonna do that. So then I click off, click back on, and this appears for me. Click off. It's all set. Click back on. So there are other things you can do. Obviously, if this font you're like, ugh, this just isn't, I don't like this. I want something skinnier, whatever it is. Look at all these fonts that you can pick from. Just endless. You can get lost in here for days. Boom. Look at all that. So say you want something a little more, yeah. There you go. You just select it. Obviously, you can change the, the sizing of your font. Always keep in mind that it can only be as large as your box is. So if you need to expand it more, you might need to actually make this area larger by doing this. Hopefully that is making sense to you. And here's some other cool stuff. You can manipulate your text, move it around, left, right, justify, make it centered. And here's one of my favorite things is transparency. I love to play with this. And what this does is this kind of sort of makes it a little more subtle, like maybe you're sending a subliminal message, or it makes it really pop. This is a better place to show you. So you just click on this arrow for these extra awesome options, transparency, and check this out. Say you just kind of want it to be subtly there. Isn't that cool? I love that. So I love to play with that. Or boom, it's right there, burning in your eyeballs. So these are all of your options for really awesome, very cool looking text. You can put badges, if you want to put a cool little button or something, you just drag it in. And you just kind of want it down here, you just drag it in. And if you continue on, and again, as always, it's, Canva's right up front. It lets you know if it's free or if you're going to have to pay a fee for it right off the bat to help you make the decisions as you're scrolling through. But look at all these cool colors. Look at all these. If you see something in here that resonates with you and fits with your brand, then just grab it. Just slide it on over. Boom. See? So easy. See, look, you can even kind of have it going off the image there. I mean, obviously you want the text in the image, but there. So yeah, I mean, check it out. You can just get crazy and do funky stuff and have fun. So you also have a lot of options with, you saw me just kind of select a preformed template here, you know, just slide this over at the very, very beginning. But if you don't want that, if you don't see something that resonates with you, and maybe you just want, you know, just like a plain background, maybe you're just going simple for whatever it is that you're doing, you can, let me see if I can get this out of there. You know what, let me start from scratch. That's the cool thing. When you get, if you get in too far, if you're in too deep and you can't get out, just click and reset yourself. Starting from scratch. See how easy that is? All right, so this one, I'm gonna show you your options for backgrounds. So like, again, I chose one of these that was already pre-made for me, but no, I think this time I'm just gonna keep it simple, and I'm just gonna have maybe a black background. Again, pull up the color wheel and make it, you know, sky blue pink if that's what you want. Whatever color represents and expresses your awesomeness. So let's just keep it easy and put black. Say you find some cool textures down here that you really dig, so you can click on these. Again, these are the free ones, but you can move on down to find some paid options here. These are $1. I love this one. I don't know why. It's just beautiful. I like the blue. So you can see all these choices here for you. So if you just want to keep it simple and you pick a background here, gonna go with black, black. No, there we go. Wasn't liking my choice there. And then, yeah, I feel like I want a border. I'm gonna make it pop with a border. See, that's all there is to it. There. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, if you have an image that you have personally taken or something that you've Googled that you want to use, or you know, maybe you have purchased some stock images from another website, that's totally cool. You can upload anything you want to here. Just click on the button and upload it straight away from your computer. Now I will just do a little side jaunt here. If you are going to Google, please watch what I'm doing. If you are new to this process of finding images and creating your own images, Google images, I love to do this. I do find a lot of images that I like just by Googling them. Let's just say I'm looking for a book. I love books, yes. Now here's very important. You're always going to want to come to the top and hit search tools, usage rights, labeled for reuse. And the reason why that is so important, see, look at this. This is perfect. I love this. I'm going to need to use that later on. The reason why this is important is because this means that this image is labeled for reuse, meaning whoever posted it here says it's okay for you to use it. If it is not labeled for reuse, then it is not okay for you to use it. That means that there's a fee involved or some kind of royalties that would be owed to the person that owns the image. So please be mindful of that. Please be respectful of that. Please adhere to that just to keep yourself in the clear and keep yourself on the up and up. So just a little sidetrack note there for you for if you are just getting started with this process. Be mindful of that. And just kind of heading back here, you've got a search field here that you can search for. I've never actually done that, but you can click in, look at that, holy cow, a whole new world. Click and type in whatever it is that you're looking for, and it will pull up a variety of options for you. And that's pretty much all there is to Canva. One of my favorite tools to use. I use it pretty much every day to create awesome images, awesomely branded images that you will find on my profile, on Facebook, on Instagram, in our community, wherever it is that you're following me. So hopefully this helps you. Go log into Canva, make yourself an account right now and start playing. Have fun, express yourself, and I hope you got value from this, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.